Andito naman tayo ngayon sa Ananuri Fortress Complex. Ito ay isang makasaysayang landmark na matatagpuan sa Ananuri Village sa Georgia. Isa itong castle complex na binubuo ng dalawang simbahan, isang tore ng bantay at mga pader na defense wall. Ito po yung defense wall nila. Sa right side yung wall, sa left side yung church.
Okay, look at this tower. This is oldest, as I told you, built in 14th century. It's little different architectural style because the top is different, like pyramid. Pyramid, it's a little bit strange here because it's from different region of Georgia. But around everything built later, after 200 years later, and you have to know that this is unique church. Here is a unique picture from the world because it's not ordinary for Georgian architecture. You can see here the grape trees, only one here and two on different walls. It is a symbol of life because the grape tree is important for Georgian culture. You know, because Georgia is homeland of wine. We and winemakers, grape tree, our symbol of life. Under this tree, you can see the Virgin Mary's icon. It's strange for Georgian Orthodox Christian architecture because it looks like Persian picture, but it's Christian. And its style is like Persian, but it's Christian. Inside here, you can see the dragon eating the snake, like symbol of pagan. Before Christianity, we was a pagan people. And above this dragon, you can see the big ornamental cross.
Trivia for today! Noong nilusob ang kastilyo, hindi ito natalo dahil isang lihim na lagusan ay patungo sa tubig. Ito ay nagsilbing paraan upang makakuha ng pagkain at tubig ang mga taong sumilong sa kastilyo. Ngunit, isang araw, nahuli ng kaaway ang isang babae na nagangalang Ana na mula sa Nuri. At pinahirapan siya upang ibunyag ang lokasyon ng sikretong lagusan, pero mas pinili ni Ana na mamatay kaysa ibigay ang lokasyon ng sikretong lagusan. Kaya naman, ang kastilyo ay tinawag na Ana Nuri. So, back in 1739, inatake ang Ananuri ng or Duke na pinamunuhan ni Shanxi ng Kesane at sinunog ang Ananuri. So, lahat ng Aragvi clan ay na-massacred. Naubos silang lahat. Ngunit makalipas ang 4 na taon, ang mga tao ay nagalsa laban sa pamumuno ni Shanxi at pinatay nila ito. Inimbitahan naman nila si King Timoras II para mamuno sa kanila. Pero noong 1746, si King Timoras ay napilitang sugpuin ang isa pang pag-aalsa ng mga tao sa tulong ni King Erekel II ng Kakhete.